Hi, it's Jeremy again. So this last week, I was listening to Kathy Heller's Don't Keep Your Day Job podcast. And her guest, Tanya Dalton, introduced a few real good concepts. So I'll be back to talk about a couple of them. But there was one that really just drove home for me. Now, for a long time, I've been a big fan of consistency. If you're going to do something, do it on a regular basis. Do it and do it and do it. That repetition will make you better at it. That consistency will let people know you're the one that does that. Consistency goes a long way. And long, long ago, a friend who I did some business with introduced me to the biggest reason to stay away from a vice that I hadn't fallen into yet. And it resonates with the classic idea that if you make a deal with somebody that they're going to give you a penny on the first day of the month, and then every day after that, the amount will double, you'll be rich by the end of the month. You'll be well off just by the end of 1 month, doubling that penny 30 times. The idea that this friend of mine taught me was to stay away from the stupid tax. There are many, many places where you can play the lottery. You can invest $1, $2, $5, $10 a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, with the hopes of a big payout. Well, it turns out these big payouts, they're rare. It turns out that the people who receive these big payouts, they're broke again within just a couple of years. But if you took that $1, $2, $5, $10, 1, 2, 3 times a week, if instead you just put that in a bank account and didn't touch it, well, by the time the odds came in your favor and you should have won, you'd be rich. You'd have that money. And you'd still have the work ethic to keep it. I always appreciated that lesson. Still do. Never managed to save anything, but I never paid the stupid tax. I also never won the lottery. I know a lot of people who haven't won the lottery. Another lesson that I've picked up, especially through the Don't Keep Your Day Job podcast, is the value of baby steps. When we've got a goal, we all want to take steps. Hell, we want to be on the trail running. I've got a goal. I want to get there. But life doesn't always work that way. You can't always run full tilt at your goal. Sometimes you have to face reality and take baby steps. Sometimes baby steps are the best you can do. And that's great. They're still steps. They're still consistent, forward investments toward your goal. Baby steps. And that's where Tanya's idea just smacked me. These baby steps are more important, they're more valuable than the sprints that you can make toward your goal, than the big steps, because they're consistent. They're regular investments toward your goal. They show the world that you have a goal. And they may not know what it is, but they can see you moving toward it. Baby steps are the most valuable steps you can make. So, be consistent. Keep taking those baby steps. Keep the goal in sight. Always keep looking for that goal, but always be making those baby steps. Make sure that your to-do list always has something to keep moving you forward. I said to-do list, I meant your priority list. Those things you have to get done today. Just one thing from your list of priorities to keep you moving forward keeps you moving forward. I hope I never forget this. I hope I can just keep making progress, but just in case, here I am trying to remind myself. Keep taking those baby steps. And I hope that this can be a valuable lesson for somebody else. A valuable nudge to take that first step. To take that next step. To keep taking those steps. So, until next time, take care of each other and take care of yourself.